Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us on this wonderful evening to check out the grand finals of Corporate Esports Association Marvel Rivals bracket. Uh, Today, we are joined by myself, Rambam of Capital One, and my co-host here and best support Jeff in the world.
I'm Coder Coco, also with Capital One. Today, we've got Epic and Google facing off for the final match here. We got Epic trying to win some money for Doctors Without Borders, and Google for St. Jude's. The third place match already happened. Capital One has gotten some money for American Red Cross. So we're gonna go ahead and see these two teams battle out. Both are very strong. They kind of both dominated in the group stage. Google did their homework on us because we thought we had them, and then they came in. They came ready to play. Just shows that we probably need to practice together a little bit more next season.
Yeah,
But
absolutely. Yeah, I gotta really appreciate their fighting spirit and their like willingness to sit down and study the tapes is actually what I'm really excited to see how they'll adapt to Epic, because Epic currently is undefeated this entire bracket from group stages all the way through playoffs. Epic has not lost a single set. So I'm really excited to see if Google did their homework and are they able to finally put a little dent in that armor known as the undefeated Epic.
yeah, I think Epic only lost maybe 2-3 rounds through the whole season, and only one in the playoffs. Like they were smoking it. So
Yep. I'm really excited to see what Google has to show for us.
So with
as
here,
he's here in the
Epic,
bracket.
we got Epic with beating Amazon Avengers Prime 4-1, and then as we mentioned, one rival lost to the Goog Hanshu Google 4-0, and then that third place match. Bram, I think you were there. You could probably talk about it a little better.
Yeah, that was Capital One versus Avengers Prime, which is Amazon 4-0. You know, this is great matches all around, and we also should give a shout out to the two other teams that were here during the group stages, which were General Motors and I'm spacing out.
I should know it.
Oh my God, how do we forget so fast?
We'll come back to that.
We'll come back. I'm so sorry they were a great team, and I hope you guys are up come back for the next season, because honestly this has been such a fun experience, and I hope more teams join next time, because six teams was fun to do a round robin style, but more teams would be even more exciting to really see what us corporate gamers got to offer.
Yep. And looks like we're going to go ahead and get into our first match here. The game is going to randomly pick the first match here. So let's see what we're going to get here. It is looking like we're going to Hellfire Gala, the Krakoa map. This is the one that Emma Frost came out in.
Absolutely, yeah, and it's going to be a domination map, so it's going to be the first team to get to 2 points, who can claim that objective over the course of these 3 rounds. One thing that's really interesting about this particular map is certain characters like Spider-Man really thrive on this map, because there are ways to pull characters off the map and get free picks, and I know Google has, if I'm not mistaken, a Spider-Man player. And if not, well, they will be able to hopefully take advantage of these map advantages and bring it to Epic.
Yeah, it looks like we got our picks and bans going in. Looks like we got Dino and Punisher getting banned here.
That's a very good call.
I believe we're going down now. We're going to have them. We're gonna have who's down on the bottom. Actually, I don't remember which one.
Epic's on the bottom, and they're saving Punisher, which we know Rakdo is a very strong Punisher player. He was a previous one above all player, and his Punisher, his hit scan, his DPS lineup is unmatched. And it looks like Google is hovering over an Invis Woman ban. Okay, so they don't want to deal with
woman ban.
the invisible boundary ult.
I don't expect us to see any dinosaur tonight. Devil Dino, very powerful, very fun to play actually. We'll get banned every game, I expect. But we'll see how this goes. They'll probably.
Oh, we actually are going to get some Dino.
We're gonna get a Dino.
Okay, well, thankfully, Epic did protect the Punisher, which is probably one of Dino's biggest counters. He's such a big target and such a big head that Punisher can just lay in so many headshots onto Dino and really make it hard for him to push in.
Yeah, that's his big. That's his whole kit pushing in. Ooh, the mag ban. That got us a bunch.
Yeah, it looks like they're really trying to play around the Punisher, make sure that they can protect the Punisher from the Magneto ultimate. Whenever he wants to ult, he can really just. We're really gonna build the team around the Punisher to counter both the dinosaur and anything else like Magneto.
We got our Phoenix ban. We got a Emma ban. Still all bans. Pretty meta right there. Phoenix got a buff recently with her direct shot, but a nerf to her explosive fire damage. I think the community sort of agrees as a whole that that's a buff.
Net buff for sure.
Hella's place actually with that buff. Looks like we got Google banning or protecting Emma. So
I like this
because they're going Dino Emma.
Because Emma is also known, from what I've been hearing around the community, that Emma is a really solid counter to Dino. And so if they can neutralize... Well, they were unfortunately not able to neutralize the Punisher, which is a counter to their Dino. They are able to take down Emma while protecting Emma, which is also known to be kind of probably the strongest tank lineup this season. The Emma Dino lineup is incredibly hard to push through. So whatever they can do to formulate a really strong front line to... allow their DPS to really take angles and just apply pressure safely is probably going to be their best bet against Epic.
And the Rocket Protect by Epic. Rocket also recently got buffed with his direct shot. I've seen him a lot in my competitive games up in Diamond. Really sort of pushing the agenda there. And we got our picks and bans. And what was the last one for Google? Was it
Strange?
Oh, they do the Strange ban all the time.
Yeah,
that's really for us.
Yeah, because really prevents anybody from getting that last-minute portal in, which sometimes when you think you have the match won, having that portal in, and depending on the ult economy at that exact moment, can completely swing the match in the opposite favor. So just getting rid of that option is really, really big in these sort of competitive environments.
All right, we're getting into the match here.
All right, and let's see what
on Luna.
We got Tail Toxie on the White Fox, another really strong support. Probably top 3 support this season.
Yeah, White Fox has been really good for me. We got Rocket TPV laid off, playing some Rocket. We got Hey Trio on Rocket as well. Get those early beacons down, get those shields. It
looks like Ruben is
emoting.
Nope, but looks like Ruben's going to be on the Moon Knight. Yeah, no Strange, unfortunately. But what I think is interesting is that Epic was able to walk away with a Gambit unbanned. So now Gambit gets to offer Magneto and Rogue the team up, which everyone kind of agrees that the Rogue team up is incredibly powerful because she's able to do splash damage as well as heal anybody else that's around her. So having somebody that's taking angles like Star-Lord to just dive in with Rogue means that they're going to be able to just run in there uncontested and just do so much damage.
Yeah, we got our first team fight here. Gambit keeping them up. Gambit's really good at these close fights. We got the Punisher here, going for the Dino kill, and they got the Punisher down. Oh,
great Moon Knight on from Ruben. That's a huge pick.
I really feel like the reason they left Gambit open, Ram, is because Google did their homework, and they're winning this fight.
That's even with the Rocket res, they're still on the back. Amazing. It looks like Google is going to take the first point, or they're going to cap first. And now the best thing they can do is just continue to farm ults. Moon Knight is going to farm. Moon Knight already has his ultimate.
Got his ult already. That's disgusting. Man, he's just throwing those onks in there. We got Star-Lord kind of flanking, I feel like, on the left there.
And if Google can keep them
yeah.
choked up in this little corridor right here, this Moon Knight ult can go really huge. Potentially get at least 2 picks because there's nowhere to run.
Oh,
He
unfortunately
he did get the ult. He did get the ult off.
So they're
but it looks
also
like
now flying. It looks like this is gonna be a wash for them.
Yeah, it looks like Epic's gonna take the point
They're
back.
just gonna
They've
try
already
to
lost
stall
3.
it for as long as they can here, and they're gonna take the point back. And next fight, we should see some ultimates pop.
Yep,
Well,
this is gonna be.
they're trying to get a stagger here on the Luna.
Yep. Looks like it's not gonna happen.
Margle, you gotta get back a little bit.
Yep. Pikmit also trying to take a little bit take an aggressive angle there just to farm some ultimate. And maybe, like you said, get that pick on the Luna. But it looks like the team is resetting. Google is going to have to do a lot of work to reclaim this, reclaim the point. They have some ultimate.
Aggressive portal. Oh, here comes some ult. Rocket ult. Gambit ult.
Oh, and this is...
I can't even keep track of all the ults.
Yep, here, and Emma ult is going off.
I don't know. It looks like Epic's going to come out on top on this one.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Gambit plus...
Yeah, Gambit's just way too powerful.
The Gambit plus Rocket plus Star-Lord plus... It's pretty much every ultimate went out there.
Well, that's
and
better.
the damage
For the
boost
next
from the
fight,
Rocket
we do
ult...
have some support ults for Google and Moon Knight ults coming back up. But they're going to have to worry about that mag ult coming up on the other side, too.
Yeah, that's actually right. And Epic has no support ults to counter it. The best thing that they can do is maybe if Rogue can farm their ult fast enough to lock down support from ulting, but she's nowhere near close enough to ultimate. So, yep, Tail Tox is gonna boss the Kumiko
Her ult's real
Unleashed.
powerful. I've learned with White Fox, you wanna actually set the tempo with your ult because if you use your ult to react as White Fox, you're not playing her right. I've actually learned.
I 100% agree. That's an offensive ult that you want your team to push up together with you. Because if you're trying to react it to something like a Star-Lord ult, a Punisher ult, that's going to get completely erased. And great job from Google for reclaiming the point.
That point. And
all right,
we got Luna ult ready for the next fight. Not sure. Blue Crimson, their mag, Epic mag, he's got his ult. I would expect him to potentially hold his ult for the Luna and tell his team to take your shield down and then try to blow it up. I know you're a mag player, Ram, right? Is that what you would do in this situation?
Yeah, I would say if you need to make a play using Maggle to just eliminate heals from coming out, or yeah,
there it
or
is.
just like this.
There it is.
Shield is gone from Luna. Let's see if he can hit it, and he
nailed
nailed
it. Dunked him.
Bravo. Unfortunately, the Dino wasn't able to protect Luna from the ultimate.
Yeah.
She did get rezzed by the Rocket Hoop, so there's a chance they can...
Nope. She got Rocket. Rocket's gonna have to go.
Someone scratch my back.
And he's just backing off. Smart play by the Rocket. Epic doesn't have Strange, so we don't have to worry about a Strange TP from them. But I would suspect Google's gonna walk this time, and if they lose this fight, I would expect them to bring out the Strange TP rather early.
Yeah, what's really unfortunate right now, just looking at the ult economy, Epic has Star-Lord ult and Gambit ult is coming very soon, and that's practically a win condition ultimate combo. That's a guaranteed
wipe. They're gonna have to pick Gambit or Rocket before they get the Rocket. There's Rocket's ult. They're doing ult, and it's ult swap again.
It's ult swap. We got Emma ulting. Oh, that actually. Oh,
they got.
That's so good from Google.
Big.
That is one of Star-Lord's biggest counters, using an Emma ult because he's just out in the open.
And there goes Gambit. There goes Gambit. Star-Lord's just trying. They don't have TP. I think that's round.
That's round one, most likely going to Google. Great job using the Emma ult to counter Star-Lord and just focusing him down, even though he had Rocket ult and Gambit ult holding him down.
They're still making a push, and okay, it is round.
Wow,
At least that.
Great job.
Look at Epic. They're not giving up even on that last little bit there.
Yeah. All right, let's see if Epic's going to switch team comps around at all, or are they going to stick with it?
Yeah,
there's nothing inherently wrong with it.
There's already an Angela swap.
Yeah.
Epic's already got some Angela up. Angela is nasty. You get paired against a good Angela, it's pretty hard to play against.
It's really hard, especially if you're something like a Magneto, a Strange, or just like a support or a DPS that doesn't really have mobility or a way to protect themselves. Angela can just kind of feast on you.
I also just noticed that Google's running triple support. I didn't even notice that before.
Oh yeah, that's true. That is true. The rocket res is really valuable in these fights. But looks like Epic is actually also going to be switching to triple support.
They got a Mantis though, so they're running some DPS triple support. That's gonna be if they get some picks with the Mantis, that's gonna be real strong.
Yeah, it looks
And
like they're doing the
Punisher
1, 2,
rollout
3.
is incredible.
He's already on point set up. Mantis can damage boost him, and he's going to provide so much pressure that's going to allow his team to walk up for free. And there it is. Yeah, it's interesting. Epic's doing the 1, 2, 3, 1 Vanguard, 2 DPS, and 3 supports, whereas Google is doing 2 tanks, 1 DPS, and 3 support.
Yeah, they're trying to survive. It worked the first round. I mean, I'm all for the favor of not changing it if things work. Too many of my ranked games, we're winning, and somebody's like, let's change it, and I'm just like,
Why?
Don't change if you don't need to.
All right, but it looks like
But
Google's first
Google
claim
got
point.
The first point, yeah. The Dino is just so oppressive. Look
Yeah.
at him just tear through the mag.
Magneto gets chewed up by Dino. It's so unfortunate.
He gets so much bonus health. Let's see, where is the Dino on damage blocked right now? He's over 34,000 damage blocked right now, which is double the next closest person in the game.
Yep.
The Dino is just a stat machine.
I fully expect Epic to ban Dino next round because there's
Do you
no
think
way
they ban
that
it first.
I think they have to because Dino is kind of similar to like Release Gambit. Like if one team is not playing that character, it's practically a lost condition. So you need to match it. This could be a really big. All right, they did.
Oh, they got Punisher. Punisher's
Yeah,
down.
Punisher down, and so is Mag.
Epic's losing this fight right now. They're gonna have to back off. They don't have their tank.
That's really good stuff from Google. They were able to kill through the Mantis ult. I'm curious how they were able to do that.
The Mantis ult's more not like a Luna ult though. So like it's not as powerful. So and I know for a fact you can't keep somebody alive in a Luna ult in Moon Knight. So I don't think Mantis ult would fare any better.
That's a fair point. Yeah, so it looks like Google's continuing to hold the point. So as long as they don't overextend.
Oh, there's
really
there's
good
a Moon Knight
really
ult,
good space
Moon Knight
thing.
ult. Oh, that's unfortunate. Squirrel has went down. Oh,
But they get res. Here comes the
everywhere.
ult flop.
Mag
Yep.
ult.
All right, they're
Just
trying
let
to
this
best
play out for a bit. Oh, Dino bringing someone back to point. That's one of the. He got the rocket. That's big.
That is huge, and it looks like Dino is feasting.
Yeah, Dino is feasting right now. This is why I was expecting us not to see a Dino today.
Yeah, this is going to be a lesson learned from Epic. And
Google
takes the
first game. Let's go. That is
wow.
That is nice. Let's go. Let's go, Google. Good games, everybody.
Great job. Yeah, I'm excited to see what Epic does to adjust.
Counter that.
It's got to be the Dino.
I would expect them to ban Dino. I would expect them to ban Dino. I don't know what more I would change from Epic's side of things. It could help if they need the Strange TP to protect Strange, because I know that Epic plays a lot of different characters.
They do have a huge character pool.
So they have a huge character pool, so they can afford to, swap something to keep the Strange TP, because that's just so crucial.
I gotta say, what's really impressive. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, especially in that first point, like whenever they all died, they would have had enough time to TP back on the first death, and maybe have been able to turn that game around. But because Strange was banned, they couldn't do that.
Yeah, and what's also really interesting to see as well is I'm looking at the stats right here. This was not a particularly high kill game.
No.
No one's hit double-digit kills as like you would think your average.
Damage.
A lot of damage, but it's mostly just won by team fight by team fight. There's not a lot of staggering. There's not a lot of back and forth. It's like maybe one team wipe one side, and then it alternates. And it looks like the kills are being spread out pretty well, which I think is interesting. You can just show the kind of the strengths of these teams. No one's really overextending. No one's getting picked off by accident. It's just really strong team fights from both sides.
Yeah, we have the two Moon Knights dishing out all the damage, and the Epic Moon Knight dished out 30k damage, and Google's Moon Knight Ruben dished out 20k. So that's just kind of a show of damage doesn't always win the game, right? Most damage doesn't equal win.
Efficiency, but I will say it will help that Google does have a Dino, so I'm sure Rakdo is just digging all their damage into that.
Their Dino has 41,000 damage blocked, so can't really fault them on that. Dino just generates so much bonus health. It's just so oppressive. I would expect to see a ban next game from Epic. If they don't ban him, I'll be surprised because Google's going to protect him for sure.
I agree. I think they're winning strictly off tank lineup. The Emma Dino lineup is way too strong, especially to solo tank mag. It's like it's giving me nightmare flashbacks of playing ranked where you're solo tanking against these two really oppressive tanks that strictly counter you. And so I think Epic might need to make a decision on what they do. Is it gonna be the triple support? Is it gonna be going for the Dino ban first? Because they banned Punisher. I'm sorry, they banned Punisher first.
They banned Punisher first, yeah. And then they protected Punisher. Let me see. We have the ban for the Punisher. Then they protected Punisher. Yep.
Yeah.
So it looks like we're going into the next game here. Loser picks the map. So Epic will pick this game. And they have 30 seconds to pick. We did not take the Yiggsguard out of the map pool, but that is actually on Domination. That is actually banned, so they can't pick that. But Yiggsguard on Convoy is still available. It looks like they might be going with that. And in fact, they are going with the Yiggsguard map. This is the one with the goats, where you start by pushing the payload. It's honestly one of my favorite maps in the game.
I agree. It's one of my favorites as well. It's a fun map to dive on. It's a fun map to play kind of front to back. It's a really flexible map. No real qualms with it, except maybe the second point when you're like trying to play defense. You got to walk through a tiny little stair to get to the past the door. That's probably one of the hardest chokes, unless you have something like a cloak ult to like push you through. It's really tough to get through.
Right,
so
when you're backed up right against the wall.
Yeah, so hopefully they don't get trapped in that choke. But otherwise, this map is really fun to play on. And just as we predicted, it's a double Dino ban.
Double Dino ban. Double Dino ban. I'm not shocked by that at all. And they're protecting Emma this time.
I like that. Emma is a really strong pick. She's probably one of the strongest tanks right now.
Cloak and Dagger ban. That's interesting. I don't think anybody played that last game.
Yeah, I'm curious what Google is anticipating to want to ban out Cloak and Dagger. Maybe they're afraid of another triple support comp, but I'm not sure of maybe playing Cloak.
I wonder if they have backups for when Dino gets banned. I wonder if they were just assuming that they get to play Dino one game and then they have a different lineup for what they're ready to do. Ruben is so coordinated with stuff. I assume that he probably has a spreadsheet that tracks all of this.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, they're protecting Gambit, so it looks like Google's going to get to play Gambit.
Yes,
which
we got
I think
Gambit. They're banning Gambit. They don't want to play against an Emma. Ooh, so they're helping their mag out.
Absolutely.
They're banning their tank combo.
Yep, absolutely. So it looks like Google is going to have to go back to the drawing board when it comes to their tank lineup.
All right, who we got next? We got a Star-Lord, hovering Star-Lord, and we got Strange.
Oh wow, it's making it really hard for Google to tank.
Epic's banning Strange. That's a big one.
Yeah.
Who are they going to protect now? I actually don't know what you protect here.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're most comfortable with. Maybe the Moon Knight. Moon Knight was doing a lot of work, but
I mean, the right call is probably to protect a mag because we know they're going to play Punisher.
A Groot ban. I actually was thinking because a lot of the frontline tanks are banned. Groot is probably your next best choice. He's incredibly strong.
But Epic could have forced them into that. Google doesn't know this, but we know that Epic's got Punisher selected right now, so they could be just walking right into that trap of, Punisher is basically Groot's counter.
Yep, exactly.
Especially because they got Rocket Punisher. That's a really big counter to Groot.
Incredibly big counter to Groot.
All right, what is Epic's final protect? We got some time here. Let's see.
If they don't protect Punisher, it's probably going to get banned.
If they don't protect Punisher, it's going to get banned. Or, Strange is also fair, but I feel like that opens up Punisher to get banned right here.
I would, if I were Google, I would 100% ban. They're going to ban.
Oh, they're going to ban a Rocket. I mean, Rocket's also powerful. He is a good counter to, Groot.
Yeah.
But that's just going to force them onto White Fox.
Yeah. But I will say, though, the rocket reses were pretty impactful. That first point, whenever it seemed like Epic was on the down, they had a rocket res to get that person right back in. But now they're all settling into their team comp. It looks like Ruben, who was on DPS first round, is switching to Cloak and Dagger.
Yeah, Ruben's a support main, actually, I believe. I think he.
Oh, is he
I think
now?
Yeah, hang on. Let me check. Let me check our notes. But I know he flexes.
I mean,
but
he was
thought-
the celestial magic one trick. Was not one trick, but I thought magic was Ruben's main.
I didn't think. I'm not sure if that was it. I actually don't have it in my notes what he plays by default, but I do remember that he played support in all the games that he played against us.
For sure.
Plays Cloak a lot. So we've actually got. Do we have the Hella Namor team up going on here?
We do.
So we're gonna be seeing some squid action.
Mm-hmm. Also, they're bringing the tank pool out, which while I think he's a solid tank, I mean, he was hit with a pretty broad slew of nerfs. His
They nerfed
Deadpool
his
in your
gun
area.
healing, his gun healing stuff, right? That's like the big
Yep.
nerf to him.
His ult has been nerfed. His gun damage has been nerfed. His E, I forget the name, like Deadpool in your area, has also been nerfed. So there's a lot of things that what made tank pool strong is no longer as strong as it used to be. But it looks like we have Pikmin on Psylocke, which I really like. She's really good at taking angles, providing pressure, shooting tanks, peeling for backline. She's a really flexible character that I'd love to see how Pikmin chooses to play Psylocke this round.
And it's interesting, they don't have the Punisher out right now for the Groot. So Groot's making it through right now. They do have an Angela who is trying to make their way to the back line. Who is that? That is
Snugs. And they're
And,
going for the
here we
dive.
go. Oh, we got
Big
the
Groot grab.
Oh
That's
man,
sweet.
that is
Kill
what
on
that
the
is what.
Groot.
And Groot got tenacity, so he's they got the Groot out. They got the, this looks like it's
And
gonna be a team.
Rakdo already has ultimate.
There he goes.
Unbelievable.
Oh, and Angela's pushing him away. They're gonna win this team fight here. We
Great
got
wipe
Epic
from
with the team.
Epic.
Yep, Epic with the team wipe. He's really aggressive right now.
Yep, but he realizes he should not do that. He does not want to stagger himself. There's a Hella on high who could easily poke them out. But they capture that first point with ease. There's pretty much no contest there.
No
Let's see
contest
what
there.
Google does to adjust.
All right, we got them all backed up together. Angela's going up high ground, going around, doing Angela things. She's looking to grab somebody, looking to kidnap.
Oh, Groot had the iron wall.
That iron wall is really good.
Yeah, prevents him from
He's
getting
taking
displaced.
So much damage right now.
And there's Pikmin on the flank. Like I said before,
Pikmin with
Psylocke
the Psylocke.
so flexible, able to take angles, and really punished the Groot laid off, getting put to 1 health.
Yeah, look at the vast difference in the team lineup this time after that first game. We don't have a mag on the Epic side anymore. Almost all of the tanks, they almost banned all the tanks. So that's probably where Google's struggling right now.
It really is. We're really seeing that right now. And they have an Emma on the Epic side, which is really setting the pace for them out as a tank lineup.
And we got the Moon Knight down. It's alt flop right now.
And Google switched to Iron Man, but he gets completely wiped out by the Psylocke ult, and now the Emma ult is out. See if we can. The great job on the Groot walls.
Groot walls are good there. Groot walls are good. Mag shield. Mag's just getting Mag just got overwhelmed there. And it looks like that's gonna be it looks like that's gonna be another team wipe for. It's not really a team wipe, but they won that fight.
Looks like this is the choke I was talking about. It is
yeah,
so
this choke
hard
is
to push
impossible
through.
to get out of.
You really need something like a Cloak and Dagger to push yourself through.
Real aggressive here on the Angela, taking the Mag back.
Yep.
I think
looks like Mag
they're all.
might die.
I think they're all focusing him. Oh, White Fox tries to go up and save Mag, or was that their? That's their White Fox.
That was their White Fox. Yeah. It's looking really hard right now, but they're getting some kill. Okay, good kill on Pikmin. Google is putting up a fight.
Yeah, Squirrel is the magic main.
That's right. That's right.
So we got Iron Man with ult here. We got a bunch of ults on the Google side. We got a bunch of ults on the Epic side. We got Angela and that looks rough there. Here comes the Mag ult. Let's see, did they get anybody? Looks like Invis might have blocked that.
It might have been an Invis block for sure. All right, looks like they're going to use.
Coming here. They're going to use that to try to just push back and maybe get a pick behind them.
But as you notice right there, the White Fox ult wasn't getting healed because there was no damage being done, so she was getting zoned out completely by the Iron Man, and not a super effective White Fox ult there, unfortunately, because the team wasn't able to push up with it. But they are holding.
They are holding here. This is an easy. Oh, there's an Angela ult.
That is a massive.
Oh, that's a massive counter Groot ult.
Oh my goodness.
That is a massive counter Groot ult. They got 2 back with that. It was a 1 to 2 there. Oh, did they get the Emma? They get the Emma.
Emma's going down. This should be like another team wipe from Google.
Yeah, Google should get the. Yeah, they're backing up. They're giving them the space. Oh, I forgot.
Curious, did they counter?
I forgot. Hang on, my phone. We're talking about Google, and my phone is asking me what I want. I'm gonna have to talk to these guys after the match and tell them to disable that feature whenever I'm shoutcasting their games.
Exactly. Oh, here comes the Gambit. This should be a big
this
white.
Should be a good. Oh, Squirrel's dead. Squirrel's dead on Google.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
They got Bucky. They got Bucky. They forced the Invis ult on Epic. Invis just did that, I think, to keep their team up.
Yep.
Mags down. Oh, they're making their push. They're making their push. Epic's making their push.
Pikmin taking angles.
Big Psylocke ult. They're gonna get the Gambit.
Oh, they got the Gambit. Okay, but
right,
they still get the cloak ult out.
They get the cloak ult. Does
they need to realize that Pikmin's behind.
Yeah, I don't think they do yet. But I mean, they're still. Oh, Squirrel does. Squirrel's coming for the 1v1.
But Psylocke's mobility gets her out.
Yeah, Psylocke get her out. All right, let's see here. Iron Man's just kind of looking. Groot's up there. Healers need to get an eye on Groot. Groot needs to probably back up a little bit there, I would say.
Okay, great job on the support lineup to keep him alive.
Okay, good.
And Meowler just avoiding, not even interacting with the Moon Idol. He can just fly in the air.
Psylocke.
Pikmin.
Ooh,
super low, but great job staying alive. Putting a lot of pressure on the Iron Man. That Unibeam can really do a lot of damage if it goes uncontested.
And they're doing a good job at keeping this Iron Man under control.
Great tracking from Meowler.
He's not standing up here for free, that's for sure. He's having to do some work.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like we got a 1v1 or 2v1 here. Team fight, we got the Angela's down. We got Groot got the Angela. All right, let's see here. Everybody's regrouping at this point.
I gotta say, it's interesting. Meowler switching to Iron Man, which I thought was kind of odd. No one thinks of Iron Man as a particularly strong character, but I think it's working a lot to kind of put Angela, or kind of to mark Angela, because that Unibeam is really digging into her, and she's not really able to do what she wants.
Epic switched to Punisher to, I'm gonna assume, to counter the Iron Man a little bit.
Oh, and that should be
big Emma ult. Big Emma ult.
Great job from Blue Crimson.
White Fox going. This is just a massive ult fight right now. Ooh, does Emma get gone? Groot ult. Iron Man ult. Everybody's dying. Oh my god, it's a team wipe. It is a team wipe.
Great job from Google to survive that kind of old mess. There was an
and this just shows how like the tide can turn in the battles. I would say they were getting rolled the first 2 points, and they have started to stuff them here.
Yeah, great
swap. I would say that Epic's getting a little bit frustrated here.
Yeah.
They're making swaps. Point to push by on the attacker side right here.
I think Snugs realized that the Angela wasn't working because of the Iron Man, and now he's going to Strange to provide a little bit more frontline shield and sort of stability.
We got Ultron. We got triple support on Epic, and Emma's down. Emma goes down. Iron Man putting in some work.
Yep, the Gambit for another team wipe. They had nothing to match it with. But
next is where I would see the Strange TP come into play, but
looks like
they're going to try to cancel it.
They're just not going to have enough time for that.
Oh, and Epic does not push it all the way, so it is now Google's turn to try to push it past that second choke point.
As many people say in their ranked games, this is totally winnable. Let's see if Epic can hold it down and prevent Google from pushing all the way there.
Our teammates know about how this is definitely winnable. We were just playing a game not too long ago where we held them like right after the first point, and then we were like, this is winnable, and then we didn't capture a single bit of that first point.
Great job.
So it looks like we're gonna keep the lineup over on Google's side. We got the Groot, Cloak, Magic, Gambit, Iron Man, and Rocket. Looks like they're gonna switch to Wolverine on Epic's side of things.
And they're also going to pick Groot as well. They're going to match the Groot for Groot.
Oh, look at the healing. Look at the healing output on Google's side. We've got we've got kind of a lot more healing going out on Google's side, which means they're probably putting out more damage. And we got some double-digit numbers. We got Rakdo, got 13 final hits. The Groot has 10 final hits. The Groot putting in work with very little damage, averaging about 1,000 damage per kill, which is essentially one tank worth of health.
That's efficient. Truly
That's pretty
efficient
efficient.
gameplay.
He's not feeding their supports, and he's getting the kills.
Yeah, which is probably why there's not so much healing on the side of Epic, that there's just not a lot of damage because they're confirming kills so fast. They're really efficient with it. It's not allowing supports to build their ultimates, which I think has been a problem because Google has been getting Gambit ult after Gambit ult and rolling.
And now they're running sort of triple, so they're going to have a little bit harder time getting ult. I mean, they're running Ultron, so he's not going to be getting that much more healing, but... Ooh,
that's a huge kidnap.
That's big.
That's a huge kidnap from Angela.
That's bad. Are they gonna get it? They don't get out. Deadpool's dead. Groot might get out. Groot, I think, put an iron wall down to save himself.
Yeah. But that's still huge. They're doing a good job just kind of holding the point. I think ideal right now. They just don't want the point to move, so they don't need to overextend and accidentally
right
die.
Now is in a great spot for the defending team.
Absolutely.
All right, we have Iron Man here trying to take out the Wolverine. We got Rakdo trying to get in there. Their Punisher. Google has a Punisher now. They're down. Blue Crimson looks like he's taking a lot of damage, but his support's got him, keeping him up.
Yep, the Ultron drone really allowing to.
Oh, Angela kidnapping
Great
Iron
kidnap!
Man.
No, that was Wolverine kidnapping Iron Man.
Ooh, right, they swapped off of it. No, they still have Angela.
Yeah, there's two people kidnapping. I think their goal is really to displace their front line and really just capitalize on the damage that Pikmin can do. And I guess their support line, because White Fox does a pretty good amount of damage, so if they can kidnap somebody, they can probably do a good enough amount of damage to confirm that kill.
And Iron Man gets the Groot. Iron Man running away from Ultron. Ultron does not get the final hit on Iron Man. Ooh, Squirrel going in with Shotgun Punisher. Very powerful.
And there's another kidnap from Wolverine. Is Bargo going to make it out? Looks like Bargo's going to go. Okay.
Oh, it looks like Google is falling apart here.
Epic's doing a really good job at holding this defense. This point has not moved an inch.
Oh, there goes
they just portal?
Google's just going to have to back up and
Oh, that was a portal from on Epic's side to get back quickly so that they can continue to hold this point without getting staggered too much. It really was. They're confident.
I would have yelled at my teammates in rank. We got Gambit ult coming up here.
Does Epic have anything?
They're comboing that with Punisher. This is going to be big if Punisher gets some picks here.
Yes, he is. He's going to wipe the team pretty much. But big Wolverine ult.
Ooh.
Big Wolverine ult. But unfortunately, it's not enough.
At this point. Nope. Nope. Epic's gonna lose that, and Google gets it past the hard corner. That is a hard corner to get it by.
Yes,
setting up some walls.
Yep. Just shows the power of Gambit plus any DPS. So
Gambit and Punisher is one of the most powerful combinations.
The speed boost that Punisher gets to counteract the speed nerf that he gets on the ult, and then Punisher dies instantly. Angela doing a great job at just holding point and just creating space.
Just trying to keep it. Google's down one, but Epic's down a healer. But they have three healers. They can afford to lose one.
Oh wait, Rakdo's on Iron Man now.
Okay, we're gonna get an and Google swapped off of Iron Man.
Yeah, interesting. Looks like there's only allowed to be one Iron Man on play at all times. Great pick from Pikmin. But they still have a Punisher that's kind of laying into him. Yeah.
Google's going down. Google's going to have to portal here. The Moon Knight's going to have to portal. The Moon Knight did not switch to Strange.
Wait, great job from Epic to hold it down. They're gonna take this.
I'm kind of. Oh wait, I forgot. They don't have Strange.
Yeah, they can't.
I just remembered that. Google with the last-ditch effort, and it's not enough. Epic takes round 2.
The series is tied up 1-1.
We have ourselves a game, everybody. Where we at stat-wise? We have Rakdo with 35,000 damage and 24 final hits. That is absurd.
That is a lot of damage and a lot of. This is completely different to the domination match we had earlier, where Rakdo is well into the double digits in terms of final hits and damage. Great job from Epic to switch things up. They played a really heavy flyer comp that, as you notice, they have the Angela, the Ironman, and the Ultron, which made it really hard.
The Iron Man team up is really good too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And what I think is really, really smart of Epic to go heavy flyers, that it kind of invalidates Groot, because Groot cannot really do anything against flyers. His goal is to block line of sight from people on the ground, but if you're flying in the air, those walls do absolutely nothing to an Iron Man, to an Angela, to an Ultron. Like, he can still heal for free. So great adjustments from Epic to not have to interact with that Groot at all.
Now, I'll be interested to see what the picks and bans are for this next one. But I think we're going to go ahead and take a quick break here. And we'll be back, what do you say, like 5 minutes or so, Ram?
Yeah, we'll be back in 5 minutes. Please stay tuned to see how the rest of this goes.
back, everybody. It is 1-1 with Epic and Google tied. I almost said Capital One. I'm from Capital One, and I have Ram here, who is also from Capital One.
We're just yearning for the days of the past, being in this tournament still. We want to get back because we just love playing so much.
I'm looking forward to next season. So interesting to see Google kind of getting countered by all Flyers.
Yeah, that was a really good adjustment. I really like that because Iron Man, everyone disregards. Ultron, people do agree is pretty strong. Angela, kind of back and forth. Some people say she's strong. Some people say that like this meta is not really favoring her, especially when you have someone as strong as Dinah who can't be displaced at all.
Yeah, but if Dino's banned,
yeah, she can run free.
I'm expecting we're gonna see a double Dino ban right at the start again.
Yeah.
I feel like if Epic leaves Dino open, they're just gonna get rolled by Google.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to ban the Dino, and honestly, potentially even ban the Gambit. They've been letting the Gambit through, and Gambit ults have been kind of the game changer for a lot of the combinations. Gambit Punisher, Gambit, who is it? Star-Lord. Like you kind of have to take care of the Gambit as well, and then really leave it to kind of the neutral game rather than just farming for ults.
And it looks like we've got the map being selected. Google gets to pick. We got the Hydra Charters base, or
Hell's Heaven
Charteris base. Is that how
Charteris?
you say it?
Oh, I never noticed that. There's an
I've never had to read the name before. I just call it Hell's Heaven.
Yeah, it's Hell's Heaven, man. That's exactly what it is. It's actually one of our favorite maps to play.
This is our
Capital.
map
yeah,
because it's got the great Jeff drop off. I'm a Jeff player.
Yeah, AK always playing Spider-Man.
Spider-Man stuff.
We are Hell's Heaven merchants for sure. All right, we're starting the ban phase. Like we said,
looks like we got a Dino ban from Double Dino as always.
It's gotta be.
Looks like Epic's gonna try some Black Cat here. That might throw Google off.
Yeah, no one has flexed the Black Cat at all.
They're protecting Cloak and Dagger this time. That must have got to them, because I remember Google banning it.
Yep.
See what's Google gonna ban? They're gonna go with Invis.
Interesting.
Invis is a good choice.
This allows Google to protect Gambit if they want to.
It does. They're gonna protect Invis.
Oh, interesting.
I'm kind of shocked that they wouldn't pick Emma, because I think they need some tanks, because I feel like Epic's gonna ban Emma again.
Yeah, they did a really good job banning out their entire tank
They're gonna ban out. They're gonna ban out Groot this time. It's looking. Nope, they're switching to Gambit. Switching to Gambit last second.
I wholeheartedly agree. The Gambit needs to go, especially in these domination type matches where you just kind of run straight in line at them. Gambit ban is totally valid.
And we got the double ban coming up. It looks like Epic's looking at doing Groot. Nope, they're swapping off. They're going Groot Strange. So no Strange for Epic this time.
But no,
wonder what Google's gonna protect. They're going to protect Strange. They don't
really value that portal.
They don't want to lose that. They're debating it.
Yep, they're gonna stick with it.
Let's see what Epic's gonna ban here. We've got
they could pick a Magneto.
They could ban the Magneto. They're not really playing Punisher, so I don't really know if they're gonna ban Magneto. They're gonna ban Emma. They're banning the tank lineup again.
Yep. They're banning probably the 3 strongest tanks this season, and then they're gonna protect one of their own so that they can have kind of an oppressive front line.
It looks like they're gonna try to run Emma Thor.
That would be interesting. I appreciate it. I love me some Thor gameplay.
Rakdo is playing Blade.
We shall see. I don't think that's real, but I would love to see it happen.
That would be crazy.
Yeah. And they're thinking about Star-Lord ban, which I agree. He did get buffed this season. We don't know why. People. Why did Star-Lord get buffed?
I don't know. It's the devs. The devs are crazy. All right, let's see. I'm surprised that they didn't ban Angela. I feel like that Angela was really hurting them.
Yeah, especially on this, because Hell's Heaven does have a couple places, especially on that one particular map. There's a really easy, like, kidnap push off spot where Angela can kind of just run, kind of be a terror to all the tanks.
It all depends if that comes first.
Yep.
All right, let's see what we got here. They're still trying to figure out what they want. It looks like we've got 4 on each side chosen. We've got a Gambit on Epic's side. Google cannot pick Gambit.
And they're snugs with the Angela. Yep, he's going to take advantage of this map. This is probably Angela's best map. It's so easy to get just kidnapped into the push-off.
Well, Meowler's also playing Angela, so I'm not sure how comfortable they are with Angela. I'm not sure, because I would have had them play that against their Angela.
Yep.
Angela
Oh, looks like
counter.
Oh, that's interesting because Ladoff is usually playing tank, but he's actually on the Black Cat now, and Meowler, who's usually on DPS, is now switching to the Angela. Actually, Squirrel.
On Magic.
I'm so confused. And Squirrel's on tank, where he's usually playing DPS. It looks like they're really showing how flexible their team.
But if you go look at Epic, it looks like they've got a Groot there, so I'm going to expect this Groot to put the Iron Wall in and maybe try to fake the Angela out so he can't be grabbed.
Yeah, that would be ideal. Sometimes you can use the big Ironwood Wall as a way to really block off heals, but I think in this matchup in particular, you want to use it just to get the buff to be prevented from being kidnapped.
And it looks like we got the Angelas just flying around trying to get things. Ooh,
yep.
Google's down.
And it looks like they have the Black Cat in the back line, just kind of doing what she does best.
Epic
really mobile.
Take this fight here. They got it. They took the first point. Google's down 2. I feel like everybody on Google's died at least once at this point.
But they need to be aware that there is a Black Cat still in their back line, just kind of waiting to engage. So they can't forget about her. Oh, and they did not.
Nope, they found her. They found her. Black Cat's gonna back off.
Great awareness from Rakdo to know that she's back there, and if she wants to push in, she's gonna have to take health packs, and she's gonna have to use up resources to not die. And there she
almost gets the pick, but wasn't quick enough. She's trying to cause some distraction.
Great job and great use of the merchant shop to use the invisibility to get out for free. But it looks like Squirrel got kidnapped and pushed off the map. So Squirrel
is also dead too. So they're both down tank. Moon Knight ult from Epic. Luna's down on Google. Moon Knight's gonna get this kill here on Invis. Oh, and then
I respect it, Ruben. I respect
it. Ruben said, "You're coming with me."
At least he gets a little bit of ult charge from that. So honestly, the fight was lost, but at least he can get a little bit of damage.
Angela's trying to just survive here. Ooh, Angela got some help by the Black Cat, but it looks like they're. Which side are they? Okay, they're all regrouping. Wolf's got his ult. I would expect some sort of Wolf ult here.
Oh, wait, how did that not connect? Interesting.
I'm very confused there.
Yeah, all right, it looks like...
Here comes the Angela battle. Oh!
Yeah, wait, that almost worked. The boot does cause grounded effect, so she almost fell into the ground. Big Wolverino, does he get anything off of it?
He does not. Gambit gets him.
Unfortunate.
Invis, all right, counter with Invis. We got double support all stuff right now, so everybody's going to be kind of just immune for a little bit.
Oh, but Invis dies through her ult, yeah, and Cloak ult and sacking is infinitely better than the Invis. Cloak ult lasts longer, and going sacking means your ult's going to last a few seconds longer, which can be all it takes to win the round. And that's exactly
it looks
what
like
happens.
Google was trying to portal there. They did not get it off in time. This also just goes to show you how strong Dino is.
Yep.
Google was really putting up a fight that first game by having Dino open.
Yep.
And Epic said, nah, we're not letting that fly anymore.
Yeah, as fun and silly as it may look, we gotta put the Dino down. He cannot roam free.
And Rakdo really carrying on this game.
Before you attack. Get ready.
Not really too much going on Google's side. They've only got Ruben's only got 2 final hits.
One of them was his kidnap to his own demise.
I respect it.
Yep, absolutely.
I'm a Jeff main, so I have to respect the suicide option.
Guess what I can do?
Yeah, it looks like Rakdo's really doing a good job.
I wonder what Google's going to switch up here. They gotta switch something up.
It looks like they're doing Hella No More.
They're doing triple DPS.
Triple DPS
as much of a problem for being kidnapped by Hella.
Okay, interesting. They're doing. Looks like they're still switching.
Yeah, they're still trying to figure it out. They were a little late on that.
Yep,
looks like they're bringing out Solo Thing. Which,
Solo thing against the Moon Knight might be a little rough. At least he can't get kidnapped, but the Groot
I think they're
and
doing that to help. I think they're doing that to help against D'Angela, but he's not going to really be able to push in. I mean, he's trying, but
Yep,
as you
exactly.
can see, he's just getting shredded,
Chewed,
and all of
yeah.
his healers' resources are going into keeping him up. They really do need a. They really need a second tank
That
at
is
this point.
a massive brutal, but
Hey,
it wasn't enough.
He got killed by them. He got killed, but it was enough. And Angela's kidnapping here. I really think that Google needs to go second tank right now.
there's no way you can solo tank Groot against a Groot and an Angela. But it's really tough. There are some counters to Angela. I think Thor is a fantastic option against Angela.
King is a good option against Angela, as long
Absolutely.
as you have a second tank.
And there he is. We have laid off on the Strange. He's gonna be able to support, but Angela has ultimate right now. He might get a really big ultimate right now if she can stay alive. She doesn't. Great follow-up on everyone. Groot was not Groot. Thing was doing a lot of work to keep.
Oh, that could be big.
That was huge.
was
Great job from you,
huge.
Yowler. He anticipated that they were gonna run straight in the line to that exact spot.
Unfortunately, it does not make a difference as they have to back up.
Oh no.
Bargle with 2 HP. Ooh.
job.
Ooh.
We
I
gotta
know, I
we
would've
gotta
been
give our
so
flowers to
tense in my
Yowler.
chair.
Yeah. That was such a great, because it prevents Gambit from getting out.
Oh, looks like they're gonna push in with Luna.
The Moon Knight has ult right above. He just oh, and the Hela, great job to get a pick on the Moon Knight who was fishing for an ult.
Okay, we got a little fire here from Google.
Okay, that's great. They're fighting back. I love to see it.
All right, looks like they got this point. Epic just kind of backed off there.
Okay,
They're just all gonna regroup. They have at least 3 ult. They got 3 ult.
They have cloak ult coming up soon, so they're gonna be able to cloak ult in, but they do have a invis ult on the Google side to match. If they can delay that invis ult just a little bit to match the duration of cloak and dagger, I think they should be able to sustain this point pretty well, and then maybe get a big strange ult or a Hela ult to capitalize.
That was a big block. Oh no.
Oh, that's a great job to bait out, and now the cloak ult comes out here, and it's gonna last about.
It's gonna last a little bit longer, but Strange could get an ult here to stop the bleeding.
Yep, great Hela ult. I think this can actually go.
I think this
really
wins
well
for them.
Forces them to walk backwards. That's actually, if anything, that's great.
That's very
Just force
good.
them to walk back.
Very good right there.
Give him a chance to stabilize. Ooh,
Ooh,
great.
Squirrel gets great awareness.
Yeah, great job from Deadlock
there.
Truck. And it looks like it's going to be a wipe on...
Looks like it's gonna be a wipe. They're gonna need the TP, but Strange is still alive on point.
Okay, they're stabilizing. They might be able to just walk in, but they don't have a support ult to walk in. At
They
best,
do not have a
maybe...
support ult, but neither does the other team. Gambit's coming up.
But they do
Strange
need to
is
make a
gonna
play
have
to
be
touch.
careful.
They're going to have to make a play to touch. Maybe Meowler can go for a flank and ult their backline. Looks like Thing is...
just run in as Thing.
That also works. Oh, but then there's the Gambit ult.
Here comes a Strange ult. And
Where's
it's...
the...
Oh no! Oh! I don't know. Oh!
That was such good patience from Yowler.
Oh!
That was really good because he knew the cloak had the cloak had the fade, and he didn't. Rip it
Okay,
instantly.
okay.
Great job,
Epic
Yowler.
down 4. That's big.
Okay.
Google should clean this up. Then they haven't used their TP yet, so they still have it.
Well, Epic has their. Oh no, you're right.
Epic doesn't have TP, and Google hasn't used their TP.
Yep.
Battlefield ready again.
All right, so
They're
they don't have a lot of. They have
Oh my
sometimes.
God! That Punisher almost got there.
Yeah. Rakdo needs to watch his positioning. Now that they have the advantage, Google needs to just continue to apply pressure and farm ultimates as fast as possible.
Google does have the ult advantage. They've got 2 support dogs up right now.
Oh wow,
Cloak's-
yeah.
Cloak's getting their ult. Here comes Punisher. As long as they don't double support here, they should ult. Luna's
Yep.
gonna keep them up, hopefully.
Oh!
And they get it. They get him.
Great job from Squirrel to get a pick on the.
And they're cloak and daggering in, and she waited a little bit. This is
I
gonna
like
be real
it.
close. Whoever wins this team fight wins.
The Mago, this actually might go huge. This might go huge.
He-
Great job! He found the
He
invis
got
hiding
her.
in the corner.
That's
Unfortunately, she didn't have
unfortunate. Strange
I
is
got
the
him.
last alive, so he can't. He needs to swap off Strange and give somebody that's back there.
the- Yep.
And he did not. Oh, he did. Bargle's going to They're trying. Bargle's going to try to TP. Do they get it off in time?
It's not gonna happen.
Oh, it's so close.
Nice try from Google. That was a really good turnaround from Google at the end there. But unfortunately, Epic just had the ult advantage, just ever so slightly. And that Magneto ultimate, you know, I am a Magneto connoisseur, and that to nail an invisible woman is so difficult. She can always protect herself with her shield, but he was able to find it, neutralize it, get rid of her ultimate, and essentially win the fight for them.
And that takes us into game number 4. Epic taking the win there. They are up now 2-1. It's the best of 7, so they will have to win 2 more to take the grand prize home for their charity. But it's still very much anybody's game at this point. I think Google has learned a lot from their playstyle. They were able to start countering it there, and I think they just need to get their bans right. I really think, in my opinion, I think that Angela is really causing them some problems.
Yeah, forcing them to switch around to Thing, and feeling a little bit kind of discombobulated by the Thing, or by the Angela having to play Thing. It felt like Ruben was a little like that's not his comfort zone. It didn't seem like, and he just kind of he felt a little scattered. And so if they can just take care of the Angela, maybe some things can happen, and they can put up a good fight for this next round.
The numbers, though, this game, much closer. Rakdo with 12. Next closest on his team's only 4 behind. Google has the most on their team is 6. But, like, overall, like, the numbers are much closer than last game, where Rakdo had 24.
Yes.
And so, and the stat numbers are much closer. We got Rakdo with 19,000 to Squirrel's 10,000 as Hella, but you know, a lot closer that game in terms of numbers. And even looking at the support sheet, we have, you know, 13,000 and 21,000 to 13,000 and 23,000. So
yeah, that was a close. Even though it was like a 2-0, like in that domination match, it was still a really close match.
I think one of those ones where on paper it looks much farther apart than it actually was.
Yeah, it's a classic thing from my fighting game background. Is you go report your match to the TO, the tournament organizer, the bracket run, and you say, "What was the score?" And you're like, "It's 3-0, but it was close though." It's like, well, you still lost 3-0, but it was close though. And I think Google has put up a good fight, and I'll give them that. It was close.
All right, it looks like we have Google picking the map. They're picking Midtown. This is another convoy, right? So no capture the point at the start. This one is one of the ones that was added early back in the like one of the first DLC maps, I think. I don't think this launched with the game. But it's been out for so long. It's a good one. Let's see what the picks and bans are this time. I would expect the triple dino is throwing me off.
Yeah, and then the lone widow at the bottom, of course.
That's Jazza on our team. He loves to switch to the widow.
Always.
Double dino ban as always to start off. Side A's picking, so we got Epic picking. What are we gonna? They're gonna
protect one Youngism's cloak and dagger.
Yep, protect and cloak. Well, let's see what they ban here. Are they gonna switch up their bans, or are they gonna keep them?
They're gonna ban the Invis again?
Looks like they're gonna ban the Invis again. They're discussing it. They're hard discussing it right now.
Yeah, it looks like they're gonna commit to it though.
All right, let's see what they protect next. I
like the idea of protecting a Gambit potentially, or an Emma.
I would like to see them protect an Emma just to not have to run Thing.
I agree.
Yeah. There's the Emma.
I like it.
The Emma. I'm not sure what Epic bans here. They kind of have them locked down at this point.
Yeah, they don't have to really change up if it ain't broke, you know.
Yeah, they're gonna ban Gambit. Google at this point. Here comes the double ban. If I were Google, I would. I don't even know what I would ban at this point, because they can play Epic can play so much. But
right, it could be the Magneto. It could be the Magneto. It could be the Angela.
Magneto's been getting some good ones They're gonna looks like the Google's gonna go with the double group ban.
The double group ban. I like that.
And we got
They're really trying to relieve some pressure on the tank lineup. Because sometimes people think that it's really DPSs that kind of change. You know, you're like, why is my DPS not doing enough work? Sometimes it's really the tanks that are like getting oppressed so hard that like you're unable to make an impact. So banning out these like strong tank busters like Dino and Groot will really enable frontlines to create the pressure that we need to allow the DPS to, you know, really shine. And so I like the approach they're going.
All right, we got an Invis ban and a Strange Protect. So it looks like they're gonna have to play some other support. Let's see what Epic protects here. I don't know that they really need to protect anything actually.
Yeah, they're so flexible.
Looks like they're gonna protect the Emma.
Okay, they want to Emma
That
v
leaves
Emma
Google
v Emma.
open to ban Strange, which I feel like that's what's gonna happen here.
Yeah, I can agree with that. The Strange Portal does provide
Google's
so much value.
Google's MO this season has been protect Strange, ban Strange right at the end.
Yeah. And I think this meta is actually pretty solid for Strange right now. It's a little less pokey. I mean, I know
Could make all the difference.
Epic has been playing a lot of poke, so potentially playing Strange into that is not the best, but when it's a little bit more brawly, I think Strange really shines. That's where you can do a lot of damage.
They did leave Star-Lord open. So looks like Rakdo is going to play Star-Lord. Looks like we have maybe a Gambit pick or a Rogue pick coming in from Epic as well. Snugs is going to play Rogue.
And maybe Blue Crimson. No, not on Magneto. I'm surprised they're not going to take advantage of Gambit giving both Rogue and Magneto the team up. But Emma, I mean, who can argue with that choice?
I think they're trying to anticipate a thing. So
potentially, yeah.
And we got a
Google
very
still
different
deciding.
lineup. We got a very different lineup this time.
30 seconds.
We've got
Ruben on the
we
Magic.
Yeah, we got Ruben on the Magic. Laid off is on Strange again. So we got a double tank on Google's side. That's arguably a much stronger tank lineup than we've seen here recently.
Looks like Ruben's actually back onto Cloak, so they're running triple support with Cloak, Luna, and White Fox.
They're going to be struggling to get some ult charge with that lineup.
Yeah, well, thankfully they're playing a Moon Knight, so he can just independently just continue to farm ults, and maybe that's what they need. Just why support it when you can just DPS ult 3 times in a row.
Yep. And it looks like we have Epic coming out hard with the Punisher, taking that left side flank.
Yeah, I like that. It really forces people to take, make them look in all directions, not just one direction.
Ooh. Close keeping the Emma up. We got Rogue here going up, looking to take an angle. Looks like there she goes. There she goes. Looking for a high ground.
Yep.
Man, the patience by Rogue players. You have to. I can't play Rogue. You have to be very careful with that. Moon Knight knows. And does he win? Does he win? He does not.
Oh, Snugs with a great pick on the Cloak.
That's a big pick. And gets back, and it looks like we've got 2 down, 3 down on Google. At this point, they're going to have to back up.
Yeah, I think you should just wipe and reset as soon as possible. Just let yourself die so you can get back to the fight. Even oh, it looks like Strange got tenacity, probably from all the Rogue CC. Oh, they're trying to keep
Luna's trying to stay up here.
Oh,
Rogue's
great job.
In there. Ooh, nice freeze.
Okay. Oh, and Rakdo already has
got the
ultimate.
ult. And they're just kind of pushing with it. Punisher knows where they're all at. They're trying to come back around. Laid off, trying to hold it off.
All right, Squirrel's in there. And there goes that
the Moon Knight ult.
Yep. But unfortunately, it wasn't enough.
Unfortunately, not enough.
Just the boost I need.
And
Loki coming in. They're running Loki what? Loki Gambit. Cloak.
Yeah,
so both teams got triple. That's a way better comp. The Loki Gambit.
Yeah, Loki Gambit is gonna be so much ult acceleration that they're gonna have so many ultimates. It's gonna really mess up with the economy of Google because they're running triple support, but they don't have a Gambit to really.
Cutting herself off from the team here.
Yeah, she needs to safely make it across because Rakdo, he's no slouch on the hit scan. He will catch you if you're overextended and just lay the damage into you. And there's Rogue. Snugs doing a
Rogue's ult.
Alright, but great job.
Coming in. She's taking
wait.
a lot.
Oh! Ruben got headshotted by Rakdo out of his ultimate. Great job from...
Man, I wish we could have an instant replay of that.
Yeah, great job from Rakdo. He knew exactly how to line up the Punisher
And
shotgun.
which one to shoot.
Yeah. Great job out of Rakdo. He is...
Oh my god, look at that. Look at that aim.
This is what you need to be a one above all player. You need to have all that stuff in your bag.
And he's one above all. Oh my god!
Oh! And he got ultimate again! Rakdo is
crazy.
kind of going insane
Rakdo
right
is
now.
going insane
I'm ready to put on
right
a
now.
show.
Where is he at? He's 14.
Oh, is he gonna be able to do it again? Is he gonna shotgun Bargle out of her ultimate? He could. He's trying. He's really trying.
He's also. I think he's also trying not to die as well.
All right, and there goes the ultimate out of Deadlock Suck. That's the... Oh my goodness.
Shotgun Punisher is
We need to do something about this character. They're trying their best to just delay the timer. It looks like...
They're doing a good job at that. The Strange Bolt coming in. Oh, that could be big.
Oh, but unfortunately the Loki
he
runes...
didn't have enough.
The Loki runes, unfortunately, negates the Strange ult.
All right, looks like they're just trying to clean it up at this point. Google's getting pushed back.
Yep, and there goes second point. Going to Epic.
Oh, they did get Rakdo though.
All right, Ruben needs to make it out if they can.
Nah, Ruben's just dying on point. Epic's just kind of walking them down at this point. They've got 4 minutes and 9 seconds left on the clock.
Yep. It's possible. This is actually a really strong defense, like really strong for the defenders. Like the way where the point, you're able to like walk out and get on point really fast. So if they can hold here, I think they will be able to hold pretty well here.
Is there somebody behind them?
Yeah, it's the rogue. It's Snug. Snug is going for the flank again. Adolf needs to watch the damage walking out from cover too far. And there goes Snugs, using the team up.
Got laid off.
Look at that.
Got laid off. Here comes the ult, taking all the ult charge.
This should be a team wipe.
That's a big ult. That's team wipe.
Look at Wenyang has been getting a little kill with the cloak and dagger left click. That solid 12 damage, I think, from a cloak left click. And then Rakdo is just
the punish ult's gonna pretty much seal the deal here.
Yeah.
Although he's really focusing hard on that. He's focusing hard on the Strange.
Yeah. He's just preventing them from walking out of point. Alright, they were able to get an ultimate. Oh no, that's Epic's ultimate point. Yeah.
The switching perspectives where the sound of the ult is getting me. And it looks like Epic's got that one 3. They got all 3 down there, so Google's got to push
with 3
it all
minutes
the way
on
here.
the clock left. I believe Google can cap this, but it's really about how fast they do it, because with 3 minutes in overtime,
they're gonna need to have a lot of time left on the clock to negate all that time. Because what Rivals does is it will try to ensure that if you're below a minute, you at least have a minute. But if you're above a minute, it starts subtracting both of that from both sides until somebody's at a minute. So if they too push it and they have 3 minutes left, then we'll only have a minute of overtime. But that's only if they just kind of push it.
Yep. Let's see if
Let's
all right,
see
we're
here.
gonna have Ruben on the thing.
I'll look to bring out the thing again. We've got some interesting stats here. It's really telling a picture of this match. Epic is just kind of dominating here. Snug's not dying at all. The Loki deadlock sucks. No deaths at all. 32 assists. Cloak and Dagger 33 assists. Gambit 17. Honestly, the Gambit stat line compared to the other 2 supports, he's just kind of there.
Yeah, he's kind of just chilling, honestly. I mean, bravo to Wenyang just again holding down all the healing, because it's kind of negating all the damage that the Meowler has been doing.
Gambit's job in this match right now is to get his ult and push Q.
Yeah, pretty much. And maybe just peel for the supports.
And it looks like we got another push here. We got Google coming out. Loki's got his clones up top.
All right. Looks like they're really trying to deal with Snug. Snug as Rogue is providing them a lot of problems. That's why they're on the thing now. That's why they're on Iron Man, I believe.
Wonder if we'll see a switch to Angela here. Iron Man playing real low. Most Iron Man players play way too high up and then die and complain.
Right.
So
Iron Man
has
the opportunity. It's a potential. Yeah.
Pushing.
Okay.
And, ooh, their front line dies. They got to back up.
Yep. Can they
And
get out for free?
Epic's making a counter push. They're all going back to spawn. Good awareness by Google to back up.
Yep.
They did get a
Don't
little
want
bit
to
out.
tag yourself a little bit more.
They need to regroup, trying to make another push. Rakdo has ult already.
Yeah, he's been farming his damage. He's just shooting
Here
tanks,
comes his
and
ult.
honestly.
He's just blowing up everything.
Yeah.
Oh, he's trying to deal with the Emma. He's gonna deal with Luna, and his ult's out. Real strong showing here by Epic.
Yeah, absolutely. Rakdo has really shown that he is truly that one of a ball player. All right, the rocket ult can maybe hopefully do enough to push them. All right, they're getting out of the spawn hole, which is great. That's what they needed. And
Ironman's got
now
ult
dig
ready
into
here. We've got a lot of ults ready to go. Rocket ult just went off. Emma's blue crimson ulting from Epic. Oh, that's a 3-fer.
Yep, that's gonna be a wipe.
That's a wipe. Iron Man coming down.
All right, Iron Man is probably saving his ultimate for Cloak and Dagger. If you can time it correctly and hit that sweet spot, you can completely negate the Cloak and Dagger ult. But it's really all dependent on the positioning of where Meowler is in relationship to.
Well, they're gonna have 3 ults here pretty soon. I don't think Iron Man can counter them all.
Nope. All right. Well, Tail Toxie does have their Cloak ult, so we can see. Ooh, Ruben almost gets a sneaky pick. Oh, we actually get a pick on the Rogue. So Meowler gets a pick on the Rogue. Finally counters the oppressed.
There's the Gambit ult.
Pressure.
Gambit ult to counter. See what happens. Emma ult from.
All right, Squirrel with a big
Squirrel.
ult. Yep. This is enough just to counter the Gambit ult, to counter the push, which I really
Looks like
like.
Google's making a push here. Get that Loki clone out of here.
All right, it's a methodical. It's a slow. Here comes another Gambit ult.
Gambit ult right here. Yep.
All right, now they're gonna Gambit.
Now we're gonna. Now that Google's gonna counter with their Cloak and Dagger.
All right, that's good. But Rakdo almost has ultimate again. This will be the second ult. Oh no! Wait. Cloak Young. Well, Young Wan Youngism got killed through his ult. But Rakdo is there to clean up.
And here comes Punisher ult. So powerful, especially with those auto locks. Oh, even aware there, he saw the missiles auto lock into the rocket in the corner off his screen.
Yeah.
Had the awareness to turn towards them.
It could have also been Punisher's passive. You know, he gets a little bit of wall hacks there. All right, that's really unfortunate from Google. They really had an opportunity to make a push. They actually killed Cloak out of her ultimate. But unfortunately, Rakdo has just been farming his ultimate so fast, just shooting into tanks, not missing a bullet practically.
Rakdo, Snugs, and Blue Crimson all with double-digit kills right now.
All right, is this gonna be enough? This should. All right, we get the pick on Rakdo. Okay, that's a great ultimate out of Ruben.
There.
All right, we have Luna ult. We're able to push on this, kill the Emma, get her off point as soon as possible. Because I think what they need to do is just move the cart. And
Yeah, they need to move the cart as much as possible.
But there are no ultimates on Epic side. They're close to Gambit ult, but it's gonna be a little bit.
They got Emma ult.
They got Emma ult, but she died last, so it's gonna take her a while to get there. So as long as they just keep the pressure up.
Iron Man here is gonna probably need to take somebody out. Oh, and they got the point.
Great job out of Google to finally get the point. And a pick on 2, on Deadlock Sucks and on Rakdo. So they're gonna have to keep falling back.
Here. They're having to fall back a lot. They're gonna have to give a lot of space there. All right, let's see here.
Epic has an opportunity to to use the Gambit ult to make a strong push.
They're gonna probably wait for everybody to get back. Loki's still not back yet. They probably don't want to ult right there. Iron Man's probably gonna try to counter.
Yeah, a really well-timed Iron Man ult could counter this completely.
Oh, there's all the ults. Oh, that's big!
That's a big one.
That's a big fat ult. Oh, big team wipe. I mean, there were way too many ults used by Google there, but that was a big ult by the Iron Man. Maybe they get this push here.
You know, 3 ults actually not terrible to count against their. Oh, I guess it was just a Gambit ult they used on Epic side. But you know what? They need to push the cart. They need to push that cart. They're gonna get second point. With some time on the clock.
They got some time. They don't have as much as Epic does.
But that was a huge push out of Google. Great job, Meowler, on that ultimate. The 3-piece.
It looks like Google might have found how to counter this current lineup from Epic. Epic switching to Ultron.
Oh, interesting.
Ultron Star-Lord.
No more No more Loki Gambit.
Oh, Star-Lord ult here. Star-Lord ult.
They're gonna combo with the Emma ult to get an instant wipe. Yeah.
Yeah, instant wipe. I mean, unfortunately though, I would say that that was kind of a waste of ults there, especially because they're in the spawn. But they're staggering them hard. Ruben should have just ran back to spawn. He's still alive. That's incredible.
Yeah. Yeah, using 3 ultimates for that might have been a little bit excessive. I think maybe just the Star-Lord would have been just enough to push Google back. But they're keeping the pressure up, so maybe they're going to make it count and build up ultimates as fast as possible.
Squirrel kills Snugs. And here comes the counters. There's alt swap everywhere.
Yep,
Epic
they
using
used
all of their ult.
They're using Ultron ult to counter the cloak ult to just keep some sustain up so they don't get instantly wiped by the cloak.
Looks like Gambit's having to. They're backing up a little bit. Google's gonna push. This is a hard push.
Oh wait, that was Wan Youngism who used the cloak ult, not Google. Or now Google can counter ult, and they should have nothing to contest them. They should have a lot of free pressure. As long as they don't get pushed out and die, they can. Yeah, Google's making the offensive, and that's gonna be a kill on the Magneto.
That put a spring in my step.
Google can push this here, and we can get some overtime.
Yeah, this will be our first overtime match of the series.
Iron Man's got his ult. He could get another big ult. If he gets another big one like he did on that last point, we'll have a tied game here. And Gambit ult there.
The Gambit,
there's a lot of ult.
Gambit plus
Star-Lord. Luna's gonna try to keep them up. I don't know.
It's working.
It's working.
But unfortunately, the Meowler unfortunately died during that fight, so they don't have their counter Iron Man ult to deal with anything.
Yeah, but they have Iron Man ult for this final fight.
That could be huge. Hopefully the counter.
Although they do have a mag, so mag could eat the Iron Man ult.
And the
Iron Man doesn't get anybody. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Does Google have? They do have a Strange.
They do have Strange. I would expect a TP here. I don't think you can walk this.
Yeah, there's no way they can walk. And they don't have any CC on the
we
team.
need Ruben. Ruben's going to TP. Let's see where Ruben goes with this.
All right.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness.
He ran into the...
What just happened? Huh? We're experiencing technical difficulties.
Oh, no. That seems like it...
Was that a
broke
mistake?
On him. That seems like a massive blunder by Ruben there. He says, I hate portals.
I agree. That's so funny.
Oh no, so he was having issues because he was too far to the left and the portal was disabled. And then I think he probably panicked and tried to pick it up by accident, but then he accidentally placed it.
Oh yeah, you gotta know that. Yep.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate.
All right, let's take a look at the scoreboard here. Rakdo, no surprise there, is completely dominating on the leader on the scoreboard with 28 finals and practically 40,000 damage. The Gambit Star-Lord combo is still completely dominant. I'm not sure why that hasn't been nerfed. It's been buffed, if anything. So that is really setting the pace for the match.
Yeah, Epic really adapting to Google's playstyle. Even when Google was starting to make pushes, Epic made all the swaps that they needed to do, like pretty much instantly to counter everything Google swapped to. Epic's really good at that. Epic, I'm not sure who's doing all the callouts, but I feel like having that one above all player on your team really does help you sort of, just listen to them. They tell you what to do, you do it, and then it just works.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta give it to both Blue Crimson and Snugs as the tank lineup. They're really holding it down. Snugs even swapped to Magneto at the end to probably deal with the Iron Man, because the Iron Man was actually causing problems for Epic for a bit there. So good job to Crimson and Snugs for holding down up there.
And I think we're gonna go ahead and take another 5-minute break here. So we'll see you guys on the other side of the break. And we are back, everybody. We've got kind of like a little runaway going here. We had a close game there at the start. Epic's up 3-1 now. So Google backs against the walls. They've got to win the next 3 in a row to take the victory. Next win by Epic wins it for them. So feeling kind of comfortable there for Epic.
Yeah,
Unfortunate
Epic has a
strange portal.
Yeah, we should probably talk about that. It looks like Ruben was trying to move the portal, but accidentally clicked. Because if you hit the strange portal, you can click to move the opening portal, like the first part of it. But he didn't want to do that, and things just got, out of hand. And unfortunately, he opened the portal directly in front of spawn, and closed it right in front of spawn.
Yeah, very unfortunate. Ruben hates portals. And they can be broken. I've had some bad times with portals. One time I tried to do a smart play and portal in front of their Doctor Strange, and I panicked and I portaled them to our spawn, to our cart, and then we lost the game. So Google gets map pick here. We'll see what they're gonna pick. Not too many Dom options. I don't even know if there's only like 1 or 2 Dom options open.
They do Burn in T'Challa. I think that's the only one they haven't done yet. Or Clintar.
Option.
Oh no, in
Clintar.
Clintar.
I don't know about Clintar. Looks like we're going. I didn't think anybody was going to pick this, but we are going to Lower Manhattan.
It's the newest map available in competitive, and it's an interesting one. If you haven't played ranked in a while, and you're watching, this map does have a unique mechanic where every so often, I don't know the exact timer on it. Think of it like Kingpin is. He's got the police in the sky scanning for criminals, and it'll reveal your location, your health, and your ultimate charge. So you'll be able to see the entire opposing team's information, like everything. So you can really use that to your advantage to look for early picks on supports if you know they're about to have their ultimate, or how to just like kind of prepare for that team fight. So interested to see how this looks like in a even more competitive environment.
And we've got into the ban phase. We got double Dino ban again, as we expected. I feel like if Google was able to play Dino, then we'd have some close match here. They're gonna protect Gambit. Interested to see what Google bans here. I'm not sure what they ban here, because Epic just plays so much, and you just have to be able to counter what they're gonna ban the Rogue.
Oh, interesting.
It looks like. Oh, maybe.
Oh,
or
maybe
they're,
not.
They're thinking Rogue Star-Lord. They might be thinking about a Rogue ban here, though.
Yeah. Well, I think it's smart to ban the Star-Lord there, because with Gambit protected, they want to neutralize that Gambit Star-Lord combo. It is paying dividends for them, and they just want to not.
I think that they might also want to ban the Punisher then, if that's the case too, because Punisher also goes crazy with.
I agree. Gambit. I agree. I also just noticed they subbed out Wan Youngism for Pikmet. So they're gonna be changing up their back line a little bit and getting Pikmet in there probably to play DPS. And we're gonna have an Invis Protect on the side of Google.
And let's see what Epic bans. They're gonna ban the Groot again. So banning Groot, double ban here coming. I'm not sure. I would maybe like to see them ban Punisher.
Yeah, I think that would be a really smart choice out of Google. Granted, Rakdo has such a wide roster of characters you can play at a high level. They're going to choose Rogue.
They're going to go with the Rogue. So they were thinking Rogue, and now Google gets to protect. I'm not sure who they're going to protect here. They're going to protect the Strange. I bet you they probably just ban Strange if they don't protect it.
Yeah. But it looks like Epic's gonna get a ban and a protect right now, so they do have the chance to protect it if they don't want to. If they want to protect that portal play at the end of rounds.
They're gonna ban Emma. It looks like.
Yep.
And who are they gonna protect? They want that Strange. That was a quick protect on the Strange there.
Zero hesitation on their part.
If I were Google, I would ban. Rocket's a good pick, but I still would have banned Punisher. But they're probably trying to ban out they're probably trying not to ban out Rakdo because they know they can't. So they're trying to ban out the rest of their roster.
Right, and things
And they
that
go with
really
the Emma
enable
at the
him.
last second.
Okay. Well, it looks like they're gonna have the Rocket Punisher combo, or they're gonna play Squirrel Girl. Rakdo apparently has an even wider pool of characters than I had anticipated.
That's an interesting pick.
Oh, but
Especially
Squirrel
from
is
a one above
hovering.
all.
Right, but Squirrel's actually hovering over Elsa, which we haven't seen any Elsa at all this entire set, which I'm surprised because Elsa I still think is really strong. Her ultimate has gone unchanged since that first initial nerf, and that can practically guarantee a kill on tanks if you use it quickly enough. It can really just cause a quick snowball. You don't have to go crazy
here
there.
first. So what we're going to look to see is Google wants to basically keep them from getting past that choke point.
Yep.
Right at the start there. And what I would expect Epic to do is Epic should go up, go to the right. There's a little wall that they can break to the right to open up a second lane. Which doesn't happen too often for people, but if you open up that wall, then you open up so that you don't have this single choke point here in the middle, which is very hard to push past.
Yeah. Yep. I think Pikmit's going to try to do that.
And Google's still making swaps. They're trying to. Their supports aren't at the line yet.
But it looks like Google is running solo tank. They're going to have just laid off on Strange, triple support. But it looks like Epic is locking in the Squirrel Girl, which you don't really see often, or if
they're
at
locking
all.
in the Squirrel Girl just to get some press, like offense through the door without having to be too open.
Yeah. You can if you can play those angles right. Yeah, look at Rakdo just
like
kind of
she's
playing
pushing
angles.
them back to create that space, and this is what you don't want to see. You don't want to get pushed back into that room because once the other team gets into this room,
Wait,
it's really
oh
hard
my
to come
god!
back. Ooh, Google!
Wait, Rakdo on Squirrel Girl negating flyers? Who would have thought?
And Angela coming in, taking the Strange out. Oh no, this isn't. Oh, we got a pick. We got a pick on Rakdo. Rakdo's down.
Yep. Yeah, it looks like it was the Elsa.
Google is trying their hardest. It looks like they are going to succumb here on this fight.
Oh, and Invis just trying to delay as much as possible.
Yeah, they really needed to. They're trying to TP back. It looks like
They
and
get
they
it
got
off,
the portal off.
but they have
got
no
it off.
supports. They have no supports. Both just died, staggering themselves, trying to. Oh, but Ruben actually swaps the cloak.
Yeah,
to
Ruben
support.
swapped to support to help out. They're trying to keep it, and they cap it.
All right.
So at this point, they just all need to Google needs to all die.
Yeah.
They're gonna start pushing the cart. We didn't mention this, but this mode is different. We haven't played a convoy map yet, or not a convoy, convergence map. You have to first capture the point, and then you can start moving the payload.
Yep. All right, they are playing Iron Man, which has been countering the Angela previously. So let's see if Meowler can kind of provide that same pressure that he did before to get them off of Angela.
And Iron Man does have ult. Rocket has ult. Punisher's about to have ult. There's about to be a lot of ults going on. They're going to combo the... Yeah,
Yep, there's the combo.
Rocket Punisher.
Yep, that's
and
a guaranteed
they just kind of clean up right there. They're pushing up.
Yeah, Luna...
Ooh. And that
Yeah,
is
none of their
a
support
team
had
wipe
ult.
right there. Epic just kind of running it down right now.
Yeah, running the triple support is showing to be kind of a bit of a detriment because they're not being able to get their support ults fast enough by the time.
Yeah, they're running triple main support. Squirrel swaps to Mag.
All right, I like that choice.
And there goes the thing we were talking about, where everybody gets scanned and you can see the ults and everything.
Yep.
So they are now aware of where everybody's at and who has ult. So Angela just knows that they're there.
Yep. And he's trying to kidnap the Strange to hopefully displace him enough to get him killed, but look like Strange is able to get out. All right, and
it looks like Angela ult, Invis ult. It looks like they got the Luna on there. They're just kind of pushing this down right now, Epic.
Yeah, the cart's kind of just moving. But here comes the...
ult.
All right, they have a cloak
ult. Cloak and dagger, okay. Ooh, and a big Strange ult.
Oh,
big
great
Strange ult.
job. We love it. The Sorcerer Supreme is alive.
He's going to pet the dog.
Right. All right, great job.
And Groot, yeah, good recovery there by Google. They just need to keep that pressure up. Epic's really good at regrouping too. I know our team has the tendency to stagger in.
I could just get that one pick. I swear the tides will change.
Ooh. All right, Mag being smart. Angela misses the grab on the Mag. Mag has ult. He's holding it. I'm not sure.
Mag really cannot play up here because they have a Wolverine, and he's gonna just like that.
He's gonna do that.
And he has a
Mag
self
has
bubble.
but he's not gonna be able to stay up with that.
And it was Hatrio on Rocket Raccoon who gets the kill. Maybe showing off that Rocket Raccoon damage buff a little bit.
Yeah, you wouldn't think it, but one damage per bullet is a lot. Especially when he has, I think, like 45 of them.
Yeah, especially at the rate at which he can shoot that gun. All right, great job eliminating the rocket ult.
Big Wolverine ult.
Oh my God, Wolverine.
And they're just gonna clean up there. That's gonna be another team wipe.
Yep.
They're just trying to hold as much as they can, and they're gonna push it to here.
Oh no, and they spawn. They need to not do that. They need to get back in. Yeah, they need to teleport.
Okay, they're good.
Yeah, Rakdo is just lurking. Wolverine is an absolute demon. In the right hands, he can completely shut down a team.
And we're gonna see some life out of Google here. If they want to have a chance of being in this, they're gonna need to hold them here. This is a point where Angela can push people off.
Yep, and Wolverine.
Like Angela's going for it.
All right, good use of.
Got greedy, but she gets
and good use of
from
the
rocket.
Oh, that's good. At least they get one resource gone. But great job at a Tail Toxie who used the Invis pull to prevent the kidnap. But
unfortunately, ult there. Ooh.
Yeah, a little fortune
Rakdo
reversal.
jumped off the map. I don't know if he got anybody with that. And we're just kind of waiting for them to respawn at this point.
Yeah, and there's 3 on cart, just kind of pushing it as fast as possible. They're trying to get past this choke so they don't get any weird shenanigans can happen, and they have just like
switching off triple support, switching to Magic. I think that they needed to swap off a triple a long time ago. And there there goes a wolf capture.
But that might be worth if he gets rezzed.
He does not. Here comes a lot of ults.
One ult. Okay, that's a trade, but looks like Blue Crimson and Epic are gonna still win the fight.
Right,
actually, they're holding.
They're holding pretty good. There's the Gambit. There's Gambit. Rocket's being really aggressive with the Gambit ult.
Yeah, which I respect. That's absolutely what you want to do. All right, well, we have an Invis ult to kind of stall as long as possible. And there goes a Wolverine ult. But get no kill out of that. And that's Hatrio from Epic with the rocket ult.
And that's gonna. Oh, and he finishes him off. I feel like at that point, Angela's gonna try to block this.
He tried.
Angela, I think Angela did get it. I don't think they can hold here, and that's gonna probably do it right there. Epic's gonna push this all the way, and Google has to push it all the way to stay in this match.
At least it wasn't. It's only a minute and a half of overtime, which means
they have to get to overtime first, though.
Yeah, but if they can, at least it's not the 3 minutes that they had in the previous map, so they have a bit more of a fighting chance.
Yep. So let's see. We're gonna have people swap. I think Epic's gonna keep their lineup right now. Meowler with the Lord Angela. I did not know that. Ruben's going on Magic. We've got Tail on White Fox, Squirrel on Elsa.
Potentially. I like the Elsa pick. I like going double support.
Squirrel would tear us up on Elsa.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm surprised. I know Elsa got nerfed a bit, but like I said, I think she's still very strong. I definitely agree running the Invis. Invis is a really strong counter to Angela. If you have your force push or pull on point, it kind of just prevents her from playing her game completely.
Penny's setting up some mines here. We've got a lot of stats on the board there. Rakdo and Pikmit really carrying the game here, as to be expected. They're two highest ranked players. Google.
Look at this. Wait, do we see this? What is this fortress that they're creating? They're running triple tank, but they're creating walls around all the deployables, like the rocket beacon, the penny nest. They're surrounded by.
Crazy.
Okay, Epic is getting a little silly with it. I respect it, but they're actually gonna portal in.
They're gonna portal in. TTP laid off. Oh, he sees the problem.
I respect this because this is actually a really hard choke, especially since they're playing Penny. This is actually a really smart portal to try to go.
Oh, and Ruben gets a pick.
That's huge. It's on the Angela. Okay,
and she gets res. she gets res, but they did have to use that resource. So now the next
Yep.
pick is dead.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
good. I mean, a support pick means a true death for that support. And there goes Elsa, you know, doing all the
Elsa's
damage that
just
she
doing
does.
the Elsa things, getting rid of
Yep.
the Ironwood walls.
And
and
Blue
looks
Crimson
like-
dies. Okay, it looks like Google's up. Actually, no, we're tied.
Google's down. That was the wrong. Pickman's down. Let's see where we go. Google's playing White Fox. White Fox real powerful. Oh! Rocket's almost dead. Rocket's down. Groot's putting some walls up for Epic.
All right, Ruben's
Groot's
Great
down.
job.
They're gonna push this.
great job from Ruben to really be aggressive on the magic. It's probably
And
the
yeah,
playmaker.
yeah,
right
we
there.
need that. They don't need to be on triple support. And it looks like
No.
Epic's making some switches already. They're going to White Fox,
Yep.
and Wolf already.
Yeah, they want to get on the White Fox to help fight back against that magic, probably. Because White Fox is really strong against dive, to put it lightly. She's nearly undiveable.
White Fox is really good close combat.
Yeah. Oh no, the Meowler might have just... Alright,
No,
great
no,
job.
He's got White Fox. He's got a
White
White Fox.
Fox.
Oh, they're
And
taking
it-
this fight to them.
Oh, I love this. White Fox on White Fox,
Oh.
like brawling is so cool. But unfortunately, Tail Toxie does not make
They
it out
did
alive.
get a lot of time out of that, though. They are getting a lot of push on the cart.
Yeah, yeah,
What
that's
they need.
Totally right. You're totally right.
Wolverine's passive is gone, so they don't have to worry about that for another minute and a half about.
Yep.
But it looks like Epic's going to win this fight.
Yep. But unfortunately, with Wolverine getting those assists, his cooldown, his passive does get a cooldown reduction, so he's gonna have it back up a little bit sooner now.
That just shows you how much I know about Wolverine. I did not know that was a thing.
Yeah, if he gets kills, it reduces his passive's cooldown.
All right, here we go. Have another team fight. Angela on Epic. Snugs has.
All right,
their ult.
Ruben trying to make a
Wolverine
play with the magical. Okay, great
has-
great
Ruben going
ultimate.
back. Okay.
Oh, that was such a good ult out of Snugs. Tethered Ruben's magical to he could not. I don't know, just do magic things and kind of run around the
Yeah,
map.
couldn't
for
get
free.
away, so Google's gonna have to back up. Ruben's switching to Wolf to counter their Wolf.
Interesting. Or maybe to counter the Angela.
I do. Oh, Groot's Ironwood wall saved him there.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I think Squirrel could have potentially waited just a little bit longer to get a really strong setup.
And here comes.
Oh, and there goes the White Fox ult. But Meowler gets a kill on there, Angela. And Snugs.
There's the Groot ult.
All right, but we have a
Lot
counter.
of ults happening right now.
Stoltor
White
is
Fox
just
going
clean.
down. Google wins this
The Eye of
fight.
Agamotto.
Google's got to win this fight.
They really need it. Just kill this Wolverine as soon as possible to get the cart moving. All right, great job. They used a lot of resources there, but it was to counter everything that Epic was doing. So
Yeah,
I
both
say it's a
teams
fair
are both
trade.
teams are pretty much equal on ult economy right now.
Yep.
Except they do have
Epic-
invis,
Which is
Epic does have
probably.
invis.
But if Ruben can farm his ultimate quick enough, he could potentially ultimate and pull invis out of her ultimate and kill her.
Epic swapped to Thing. Snug was
Oh,
playing
actually-
Thing.
Oh, interesting. They're feeling like they were getting diffed. The Angela diff? You gotta type that in chat. If you win the fight, you say Angela diff.
diff.
You gotta type it in chat.
I do like that I'm seeing Google switch much quicker than they have in the last game.
Yeah, I really like this. That's a huge charm right there. That charm pierces, and it actually is the downfall of Meowler.
All right, looks like we got a team fight. White Fox on Epic's side keeping people up.
Yeah,
White Fox
really
on
great
Google's
job.
side, tails down. Ruben going in with the ult, gets invis.
Wait,
And
but
then-
this could be, that's a huge ult from Squirrel, potentially. This actually might
Looks
be
like
that might-
Epic. Ooh. Come on,
Oh my
you
God.
got this.
Elsa!
It's finishing.
Elsa!
Oh, he got
Oh
him. He
my
got him with the
goodness.
1v1.
What a huge turnaround from Google. I did not think that was going to be a winning fight. But,
I am
you know, Ruben getting that pick on the invis with his ultimate and then the massive ultimate out of Elsa really sealed the deal for them. And now they're able to capture the second point.
Google making some changes. I think the Elsa pick was really good for Google this time. They should have been playing her the whole time, I feel.
Yeah, absolutely. She's still a really strong character. Oh, great pick. Oh.
Oh, and he got it looked like some lag back happened there. But he's gonna try to solo, and he gets
Tail Toxie diffs Rakdos ultimate. Unbelievable.
We got a strange ult coming here.
Oh, great job out of Invis.
Great job.
Right, that's okay. That we're pulling resources out. This allows Google to
Google
kind of back up reset.
But Epic has 4 ults up.
Yeah.
So there's I'm pretty sure the next person that pushes Q is unleashing fury of ults in the lobby.
Absolutely. So it's really on Google to force Epic to use their ult in a less than like ideal situation, like making them use White Fox ult in a bad position. But what I think is going to happen is Pikmin has ult. Psylocke can just kind of run in and press Q, no problem.
Oh.
Yep, just like
And
that.
there goes. Everything's happening at once.
All right, Hey Trio gets a really good Fox ult to keep everyone up from that Angela ult.
Cat might get this 1v1 here.
Oh!
Does he lose
Oh!
her? He lost where she went.
Oh no!
Oh, she
Oh.
gets got.
Oh,
White
but
Fox
the
trying to
Wolverine.
ult there.
Wolverine's such a
There's a
strong
lot
counter.
happening.
Oh no!
I think Google loses this fight.
Yeah, that was a Groot ult. I didn't even hear the Groot ult go off because there was an Elsa ult going off as well. The
Google's
Glartrox was
got
too
like
loud.
1 or 2 more chances here to push this cart the rest of the way, or it's game over.
Yep.
Cap running in. They're running Cap. Cap.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, he got pulled in by Invis, which kind of sealed the deal for late off.
That's unfortunate. Thing pushing point. Ooh. Blue Crimson dies or kills the wolf. Yowler kills Thing. There's some trades going back and forth here.
Yeah, this is Google's opportunity to make a play, honestly, if there's ever an opportunity.
We've got 30 seconds left into the game.
Yeah, there's just a Wolverine just kind of sitting on point, kind of just preventing it from moving. Late off is trying to create space, but unfortunately, the combination of Wolverine and Invisible Woman is really problematic for Captain America.
Epic,
And a big-
Google's going to have to strain Portal here. TTV laid off is going to go ahead and do that. This is
That
going
was
to
a
be the
really
last
nice.
last thing. Wolf's going to try to go in and maybe stop him.
Oh, he
But
doesn't get it.
He doesn't get it. It was a good try. He doesn't
All
stop
right.
it. But do they stop? They get a pick. They get the White Fox. That's very unfortunate.
Yeah, fortunately they had
And
a.
they can't get through the portal. They're having issues getting things just standing there. White Fox is on point, keeping
Yeah.
everybody alive. This is not looking good for Google. And it looks like only Strange and White Fox is up. Only White Fox is up. And she's not even on the point. That is game. Epic wins 4-1.
That was an awesome set, I gotta say. Great job out of both Google and Epic. That was a lot of fun to watch.
That was a lot of fun. So Epic takes first place. Their charity Doctors Without Borders will walk away with $864. Google takes second place. Their charity, not American Red, St. Jude's Children's Hospital will have $432, and Capital One, our team, third place, gets American Red Cross gets $144. So good cause here. A lot of charity donations and some good games.
Yeah, absolutely. I had a lot of fun watching these games and even playing in these games. So hats off to all the competitors and all of the companies that joined in for this CEA spring bracket. I really look forward to next season.
So thank you guys all for joining. Man, I hope we get to go further next season, and we get to the finals. This looked like a lot of fun. Any takeaways from this match for what Google should be doing next season besides learning more of the roster to just play against Rakdo?
Yeah, I honestly think it's just more practice as a team. Yeah, maybe a wider character pool. Maybe I think everyone could probably spend some time like really thinking about their band strategy, because when you have someone as strong as Rakdo on the team, we dealt with this where like we were trying so hard to just like deal with the one problem, but sometimes we have to look at the bigger picture. Like, what are the things that are actually like enabling the DPS to go off? Is it the tanks? How do we deal with the tanks? So I really think when you're stuck and you're like really like kind of bashing your head against the wall, like why are we losing? It's really trying to look at the bigger picture. But I think Google is the team definitely to do that, because they should prove to us that they know how to like review the tapes and you know, make a comeback as they did with us.
All right, I think that's going to do it for us here. We'll be back next season, hopefully with some more players, more teams, and even more money on the table for charities. So thank you guys for joining. Thank you, Ram, for co-hosting this with me.
Absolutely, it's been
Coder
a pleasure with
Coco.
you, Coach.
And that's it for me.